had one more year left, would you transfer to an option program?
That's surprisingly the first time I ever got that question. Yeah, no. Sometimes I don't know. You got to pull out and do different things to win games, and this is a tough game to win. So I had to. I mean, that's as open field as anyone in football probably has ever had. So I had no excuses there.
Well, you guys have run that occasionally here earlier in the year, but why was that a big part of maybe this year?
Yeah, it was the look we were getting. We knew obviously they played one or two coverages and tried to disguise things, but we knew the look we were getting, and we knew that play could be useful for us. And so a couple times they just ran out to go get Devin, which I probably would too, and let me just go run.
How'd you come down with that touchdown catch in the other end zone down there? Reached high in the sky and somehow got a foot in.
Yeah, during that play, I kind of ran around the back of the end zone. Aidan had to scramble a little bit, and it seemed like we just kind of made eye contact, and I think I looked up, telling him to throw it up, and I mean, he trusted me, and he threw a beautiful ball, and I just went up there and grabbed it for him. So.
Did you know you got a foot down?
I felt like I did. I tried to get my right foot down because I knew I was spinning towards the back pylon. So I tried, and then I felt it hit. I just had to make sure it hit in. So once I saw the replay, I knew I'd gotten it.
For both you guys, you're bowl eligible, and you stay in the hunt for the Big Ten West race. I know the whole one game at a time thing, but is that kind of a boost going into these last couple games of the year?
Yeah, obviously we're not blind to those things. We know we're bowl eligible. We know we're still in the hunt. I think the one game at a time thing is more so for us to stay focused, to bring energy and to realize it means nothing if you don't win the next game. And I think Wisconsin, Iowa, we got if we win these games, it could be whatever in the future. So I think the one at a time thing is just a great job of us just focusing on one game at a time and doing our best to do that.
As a Chicago guy, what's it like beating this school, especially here?
Yeah, it's cool. I have a lot of, and obviously I'm old now, and so most of my friends I went to high school with are out of college, but had a lot of friends and people I knew went here, and so obviously I'm northern suburbs, so it's not too close, but it's an in-state Big Ten team, so it's cool to win here.
What's that moment like when you guys are running over after the game to celebrate, in the corner with your fans?
I think it's awesome. I think our fans always do a great job of showing out, no matter where we play. We always have our section, and they were loud. They cheered us on. They kept us in it today, and they stuck around. And so the least we can do is run over and give them a high five for all they give to us. So. Yeah.
Hey, I think you guys drew 5 PIs. Can you talk about that? A lot of penalties on Illinois.
Yeah, it was, they play a lot of man coverage, and so when you get man coverage, especially press man, the defense is oftentimes going to put their hands on receivers, and so I think it's, it makes it harder to complete passes, but I think if you, I do try to be as accurate as I can, and then our receivers did a great job fighting for the football, and I think, when you have to fight for the football and come back through the defender's body and he's grabbing you, I think, puts the pressure on the referee to call it. So when you play a team that plays a lot of cover one, it's probably more likely.
And what was this past week like in practice and around the locker room coming off that Iowa game? How did you guys pick yourself up?
Yeah, I've said it before. We have a 24-hour rule where you can be upset about the loss for 24 hours, watch the film on Sunday, and then come Monday, it's over. It's a new week, and this week was probably the most that rule's been prevalent. We showed up on Tuesday. We had a great practice, a lot of energy. Guys were excited. It was an up-tempo day, and we carried that on throughout the whole week, and that's what I think helped us today. We came in here with confidence, and throughout the game we gained confidence. Even they scored first, and we didn't know, and there was no sign of quitting or giving up. There was nothing. We had confidence, and so I'm proud of our guys for fighting and having a great week.
What did it mean for the coaching staff to have faith in you guys to go get that last first down, and what did it mean for TJ to make that play?
Yeah, I think, obviously TJ made a few good plays, and then I think, he would tell you want a couple back, and I don't always find them when I need to, but I told him after, I threw him a drag route, and he kind of tripped and fell, and I think he was mad at himself, so I just told him to stay in there. I'm going to come back to you. You're going to have to make a play for us, and it's cool to see that, when I say those things, or when we encourage our teammates, we don't know if it's going to be for sure, but, I meant what I said, and TJ obviously stayed up, worked super hard in practice. If you ask him about any team, he's lively, super fun to be around, great teammate, so super proud of him.
Payne, when you went for that hurdle, did you know you were going over 2 guys, or were you just looking at the one?
I saw them both, and I didn't really know what to do. I ran out of options. They were kind of coming from different angles, so you know, there's sometimes in life where you just say screw it, and you know, if I fall on my neck and break it, I mean, I'm good with going out playing with my friends. So I jumped, and luckily I landed on my feet and kept going. But yeah, I knew there was 2 guys there.
Now, did you stay up through that first tackle, or were you down after the first one?
He like kind of rolled me, and I felt like I was on top of him. I didn't really feel any part of my body touch the ground, so I just kept running, and they didn't blow the whistle. So,
Aidan, what's it like to have, you know, guys like Payne and TJ step up today? You know, Illinois was really focused on Charlie. How big was that for you guys to have them step up?
Yeah, it's you know, not surprising for us. We see him, you know, make plays in practice, and obviously Charlie's been focal point of our offense, and obviously made some good plays today. But it's TJ, Rashawn, Abdur was out there, Deion Burks, Tyrone Tracy, Payne, Paul. So it's a whole crew of guys that, you know, we rely on to make plays and just work hard and try to be in the right spot.
Anything else? All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.